broke. I'm broke. Chances are, if you watching this, you broke too. I'm so broke that when I go out to eat, I tip the waitress in coupons. But enough about me being broke. Watch me get rich with Craigslist. Now, the craziest thing I learned from Craigslist is that it's a great way to make some extra paper. It's a great way to make some extra cash. And I'm going to tell you how I made $350 cash money from the lesson portion of the Craigslist website. Remember, this isn't a how-to guide on how to make $300 extra from Craigslist. This is just my story on how I made $350 from Craigslist. All right. So when it comes to making money online, to be honest with you, I do not have the most skills in that area. But what I am really good at is getting women. Now, y'all out there might not believe this, but your boy game is tight. I'm really good at meeting, attracting, and dating women. So what I decided to do was put an ad on Craigslist, the lesson portion, saying that I would teach guys how to improve their dating lives. So if you go on Craigslist right now, the lesson section of the website, you'll see a whole bunch of ads that say things like learn how to speak Chinese or learn English or learn how to do statistics. You'll see ads like that, straight to the point, telling you what they can teach you and how much to pay them. Now, I did this too. The first post I did on Craigslist, or ad, the first ad I put on Craigslist, it said, I will teach you how to get women. Okay? I put that ad up, and you know what happened? Nothing. I didn't get one response. No one said hi. No one said I'm interested. No one had a question. I didn't get anything. So what I learned from that is the best thing you could do when putting an ad on Craigslist, the lesson section, by the way, the best thing you can do is to add value first before asking. So first I put the ad, I will teach you how to get women. I noticed that didn't get any response, not one response. So the next ad I put up was something like this: the 5 reasons why most guys will never succeed in their dating life. Now, what that ad did, at least what I think it did, was people clicked on it because they were curious. What are the 5 things that guys are doing that will allow them to never succeed with women? They read the post. Once they read it, they had a few questions, or they just wanted to comment and say how much they enjoyed the post or how much they hate it or whatever. Either way, the goal was to get them to read it. Boom. Once I started doing that, offering value before asking for something, I noticed that my Gmail was blowing up with questions, things of that nature. People were asking questions. They were saying that it was a great post, things like that. There were some people saying a bunch of negative things, but I'm not going to even get into that because this is the positive channel. So I'm not going to say anything negative. But either way, my Gmail was full of comments, questions about the services I had to offer, which is good news. All right, so after getting all these responses in my Gmail, I had to find the perfect guy who was willing to have me coach him through Skype sessions, because a lot of the messages that I did get were people outside of California. Okay? So I ended up finding a perfect person who was willing to do coaching sessions with me at $350 for a month of coaching. Now, I know that might sound like a lot of work for $350, but this is my first time doing it, so I made sure my rates weren't too high or anything like that. So the gentleman I'm helping out right now, he's trying to get his ex-girlfriend back, and I think I can definitely help him with that process. So the biggest takeaways that I learned from Craigslist is that, 1, before you ask for something, for all you entrepreneurs out there grinding, hustling like I am, before you ask for something, you want to give something first. You want to give something first. You don't just walk up to somebody and say, hey, I need $500. Because you know why you don't do that? Because they won't give you $500. So the first thing you do is say, hey, let me show you or tell you about this. Then you ask them for $500. I'm not saying they're going to give you $500, but you're more likely to get what you want after giving something. Takeaway number 2, and probably the most important takeaway I have from this Craigslist experience, is that it is possible to make money off of your natural abilities. Like for me, my natural ability is to interact with women. I've always been really good at it. And I leveraged that skill to be able to make some extra money from Craigslist. So there you have it, folks. That's how I made an extra $350 from Craigslist. If you want to know more in detail description about how I made the money on Craigslist, you're welcome to read my blog post, which is in the description box below. Also, please subscribe, comment, like, share. With that being said, this is Stephen Josie, and watch me get rich. Peace.